Decision, but a smart one. Good evening. That's what Superintendent Leslie Myers-Small is calling the Rochester City School District's move to solely online learning for the first time, first 10 weeks of classes, I should say. Teachers were urging the district to move forward with a virtual reopening plan. We're going to have team coverage on that, but first we go live to Kayla Green, who was at the press conference with school leaders today. Kayla.
Adam, the superintendent says this decision was a tough one, and she says throughout this process she's talked to parents on both ends of the spectrum, some wanting to go all remote, some wanting all in person, and every combination in between. But she says at the end of the day, she believes this is the safest option for students and staff.
I have to be very frank, this was not an easy decision to make.
Superintendent Dr. Leslie Myers-Small says the size of the district, watching what's happened to other schools around the country, and the governor's testing requirements led to this decision. She knows the decision won't please everyone, but she can't guarantee there won't be another COVID outbreak.
I would like to avoid making another likely pivot and focus right at the beginning of the school year on a solid instructional plan.
The district is working on moving staff around to areas that need them the most. Each school day will start with a 20-minute social and emotional check-in from teachers to students. Every student will have access to Wi-Fi and a laptop.
We'll quickly be able to determine who's logging on and who's engaging and who's not.
The city's R centers will also be partnering with the district to help families with childcare. 9 centers will hold morning learning labs for students K through 6. 200 SUNY Brockport student teachers and interns will also be helping teachers out in their virtual classrooms. The district will be remote at least the first 10 weeks. Myers-Small says a few factors will determine if they'll switch to hybrid after that time.
Infection levels, seeing what's happening in other schools, because other schools will be moving in the hybrid model, so we need to see what's going on with those infection rates to help monitor.
She also says when given the choice between hybrid and remote, 60% of families actually did choose remote. She says she hopes to be back to hybrid by the end of these 10 weeks, but only time will tell. Live in Rochester, Kayla Green, News 8.